Hi Virgo, this is your April 2021 tarot forecast. So this is for all Virgo placements, Virgo and 6th house placements, wherever that sits in your chart. These messages are for you. Virgo, April 2021, messages for Virgo. Messages for Virgo, April 2021. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, sure. Every time I think I'm going to do a 10-minute reading, I'm like, oh, right. A lot of information here. We're dealing with a lot of majors, which is why I'm saying that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 majors out of a very, 9-card reading. Okay, so some major happenings for you this month. You could be dealing with a Cancer individual. You could be dealing with a Gemini individual, an Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus. I said Cancer already, I believe. Could have to do with a home, a car, a leap of faith, a marriage, tradition, deep fears surrounding marriage and tradition, a quick moving message of hope and healing, and balance around a vehicle or self-directed movement. So that's what I'm seeing generally speaking here. Bottom of the deck energy is the Page of Cups, right? So a nice little sweet offer. You could be dealing with a younger water sign. You could be younger than them. They're younger than you. It's usually not by much, but or there could be a child. This could have to do with your inner child, and it could have to do with a child in general, right? 4th house with the Cancer indicated here twice. 4th house is the home and family. So it could have to do with your home and family as well. And we see home and vehicle down here. Deep-seated emotions, maybe this sense of the asylum, the shaman. Could be about balancing. You might have to balance these two parts of yourself. Definitely there's an initiation stage up here, though. You could be considered the master of something, or a teacher around something traditional. It is also considered a marriage card if that's what's going on in your world in the month of April, Virgo. But yeah, the Page of Cups, and then here underneath it, I like to see if there's a major underneath my bottom of the deck energy, I will take it. Or if it's something that helps tell the story a little better. But this Wheel of Fortune is gorgeous. Something's coming back around. Very positive news here. I feel strongly this is just self-directed. I don't see this as a partnership or relationship reading. You know what, Virgo, though? This could have everything to do with a relationship for you. I don't know. It's a general reading, but I just see so much self-directed, independent energy here. I do see communication with others, probably members of a group. It could be political or social group here. Something to have to do with healing, manifestation of healing, being in the center of a healing program. But yeah, your Wheel of Fortune and a love offer. I think someone could be getting to your heart. You could be opening a part of your heart here. A new phase for you. But here in your recent past, we have the Star, right? 11th house energy, Aquarius energy. Really generous, socially committed, and ultimately this is an arm's length kind of energy, but it's also, there's room for everybody, right? It's a very social energy. And then it's got that Gemini Knight of Swords here on top of it, qualified with the Two of Pentacles. So again, it's just balancing these messages around social groups, healing, manifestation. And star card is also considered a wish card. It's a wish come true, hopes, hopes and wishes coming true. So it could be you're waiting, or you've just gotten a message around balancing hopes and wishes. Very positive message. I do find the Knight of Swords to be more of the knight in shining armor. He wants to bring in a message of love. I mean, we'll see. He's young. The energy is young, so we'll see if it's got any substance. But there's a lot of communication here around the balancing of hopes and wishes, and saying the right thing, hearing the right thing to sort of get your heart pumping. In romance or in affection, right? So here, as the situation for the month for you, is this Cancer ruled Queen of Cups. She's very intuitive, very psychic. She's very sensitive in general. If she was reversed, any of the queens reversed would be like, ee. But, she's upright. She's in her power. She's feeling it. She's also sitting atop of the Fool card. And this means to me that, your intuitive psychic self is now, you get to go to new lands. You get to, sorry, my table's all wonky. You get to go to a leap of faith in your heart, a leap of faith in your home. You could be, we do see the Chariot. You could be moving. You could be moving home. Travel could be another major element for you here. Even if it's not you being the one physically traveling, someone could be traveling to you, and it could be over water with all this Cancer energy here. You have water over here with the star. Cancer is it's a water sign. And we have Pisces water. We have Page of Cups over here. So, and it could just be heart space. You could just be developing your emotional world and becoming more comfortable developing and expanding your emotional world toward a leap of faith. But I think that you or someone else is really getting through with a message of love. I think it would be nice. The reason why I think it's going to be nice and positive and probably committed or lasting is because of the outcomes here, right? It's very long lasting, and it's based in tradition. So it's stable, right? So we have Taurus energy, which is fixed, Aquarius, which is fixed. So, and I think that's where you want to be, you want that stability here as well. And this is possessions. So it could be someone in your community, and you're in a healing community as well. So here the reason for the situation is the moon. So this is, hidden emotions. This is the shadow self. It's the asylum, the psycho, the shaman, the addict, the underworld, the places that we don't like to admit about ourselves, our dark side, the dark side of the moon. It's also cinema, shadows, illusions, fears, the subconscious in general, so subconscious illusions, subconscious fears, subconscious wants, desires, all the rest of it. It's our base energy. You'll see two dogs and, this little lobster buddy moving out of the water here. So these are animals, right? I mean, out of all the cards that you're seeing, there are people or classical angelic figures on these cards for a reason. When we see the moon, we see this sense of there's an underdevelopment, right? We're just getting to the point where we're looking or seeing at something in our subconscious for the first time, and it's dark and shadowy, and it can be a turn off. It is interesting to see it right after here, because sometimes when we develop something or are introduced to something, or there is some healing, we can then go and do more healing, or we can, something has been solved and now we can go further or deeper without that level of fear. We can be a little bit more brave about it this time, or we can somehow kind of know what to expect this time around. So if this is about marriage, however, or about something traditional or something with regard to leveling up, the Hierophant is religious as well, religious spirituality, commitment. It could just be some deep fears around that as well, if that's the case for you. But you know what, if this is a first time for you, or even if it's your second or third marriage, I think it's normal. Or commitment, whatever that is there, I think it's normal to have some shadow self or shadow side or stuff that you haven't discovered about yourself yet, because you're initiating into a new path entirely in your life. So it stands to reason that you wouldn't know exactly what's next, but I think you're willing to take the leap. And that's the most beautiful part here. So in the present position is the Cancer ruled Chariot. This is a major victory. I just want to say one of the key words for the Chariot is victory, okay? So you have a victory over yourself, over your circumstances, your environment. This is self-propelled energy. Cancer is cardinal energy, like Aries, Libra, and Capricorn. It's the first out of the gate. It's going to see an opportunity and just be like, I'm in it. It doesn't necessarily have lasting power or staying power like a Taurus does, but it's going to make a leap. It's going to be the first one out of the gate. And it's something that it doesn't get associated with Cancer a lot, does it? But you know what? It's a cardinal sign. And Cancers are a little bit more aggressive than when they're passionate about something, when their heart's in something, when they feel deeply about something, they're like, move, get out of my way, right? So this is real move, get out of my way energy. So you're focused, you've got it. There's a definite victory here in your present moment. Virgo, really gorgeous to see that for you. And you've got a lot going for you. You've got, the universe is definitely stepping in to help. Again, with the balancing issue, we have this, the balance of the two worlds, the black and the white, the up and the down, masculine and feminine, however you want to put that, emotions, a mentality, however you want to put that, finances, heart space, there is a balancing act here. And I think it's a positive thing. It's a very positive thing. Here in your near future is the leap of faith, right? Excuse me. And sorry guys, my throat is still screwed up and I don't know why, but, and right above it is the Queen of Cups. So like I said, probably, even if this isn't a relationship of any kind reading for you and this is just your own personal development, you're definitely moving up in your own psychic awareness, your own, like compassionate, intuitive, psychic energy. You could be practicing magic here as well because it comes from a heart space. And I think that, Virgo, you may recognize that magic, it isn't about the mind at all. The mind is the idea. You have to feel it. And I think that's where maybe you're becoming a little bit more comfortable. So beautiful leap of faith here in a new direction. This is a lot of hope. You have so much hope in your reading, right? And the beautiful thing about this moon card, right above this outcome, the probable outcome being the Hierophant, which is even the dark night, even the fears, even the shadows, I almost feel that it's like, bring it on, which is unusual because most people are going to do everything they can to avoid this. But I feel here you're kind of like, especially because it's right above the Hierophant, you're just like, you know what? I got this. It's cool. It's cool. You got it on lock. I'm not even going to pull qualifiers for this reading because this is so beautiful. It's so clear. I'm not going to pull qualifiers on a major. It doesn't make any sense. Look at this. Blessings just jumping at that deck. You may have a real, and I mean real as in material, tangible outcome of a something that you were psychically involved in, something that this is dream world, okay? This, Pisces, Cancer next to each other with these two energies, especially, hopes and fears and planting, something permanent here. It could be that you're just comfortable around these two worlds now. You're comfortable in your emotional world or expressing your emotions. Did I get all the cards here? Hold on. No, I didn't. Give me 1 second. I'll get one more card for you. Overall, I say this is a profound reading. I wouldn't say it's good or bad necessarily here. I would say that something is definitely coming back around to help show you perhaps who you really are, to help personally develop you. Oh my gosh, I did get it. Did I? No, that's weird. Sorry guys, I got distracted looking at the bottom row. Chariot, Fool, and Hierophant. Even if that was your entire reading. Wow. I I just see you, despite this level of kind of like, you have no fear. And it's almost like you don't even need the strength card. You don't need a Leo card. You don't need a sun card here. You're just like, your fearlessness. Just congratulations is all I can say, because this is profound and it's beautiful and it's so personal, right? Like no one gave this to you. I don't even think anyone really like showed you how to do it, whatever this is. I think you were just like so deeply emotionally personally invested in bringing in a wish fulfillment that it just manifests. And manifestation power is heavy this past month for all signs. It's just been very intense. So body care, music, and blessings. I forgot that this already came out. So blessings, yay. Definitely blessings, 100%. You're definitely going in the right direction. I just see that as an obvious for you here. The right direction is straight ahead for you. Keep going. Body care and music. Body care is just taking care of yourself. It's self-love. Music is the language of love. You can really connect with someone. You can, it's a universal language. You can connect with others this way. You can heal this way. You could be creating, let's say you are in a creator mode. You could be creating, say, music or sounds or some concept around body care that brings blessings, like acoustics or like singing bowls or something. Music doesn't have to be a flute, right? Or a guitar. Music can be bird singing. It could be your own voice, right? We have new life. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Man, I see this a lot, but whenever I see like a badass reading in one of my other signs, I don't have Virgo, but I'm just like, could I be a Virgo this month? Because, whoa. New life. Yep. Out with the old guys. And it's not even like, you're not even sad about it. You're like, bye. See you later, bye. Wolf, teacher. Yeah, 100%. Right? Teacher, student, student, teacher. And this is part of your leveling up. Like, you just have 0 F's about being a student. And a lot of people get caught up in that. They're just like, oh my God, I'm always studying, I'm always learning, I'm always listening, I'm always recreating, I'm always revising. And then all of a sudden you're the master, or you're the teacher. So it's like, but you have no fear about that, no resistance to that. That could even excite you. And it's definitely your forte. So you're in the zone. So, holy smokes, so cool. So romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. And then unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I think you'll know who that's with if they don't back up what they're saying. I do find this to be a flimsy energy. This energy is going to say all the right things, but comes and goes. It's like the Knight of Wands. It's a come and go energy. It's here and gone. And you'll know if the words stick, but the actions don't. That's unrequited. It's just not enough. It's just not enough. And that's the way it is. It doesn't mean they don't love you enough. It doesn't mean there isn't love there. It just means it's not mutual. But there is someone who is in your corner, right? Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So definitely don't give up on that. Small messages of love. A wheel is turning here too. You could just be coming out of an old situation. Remember, this was your recent past. You're healing this old sort of like imbalance around this old message of love. I think something very positive is coming in to your life. Really check it out. Virgo, check out a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Taurus individual for the month, whether or not they're just there to teach or to partner up with you. So that is your reading for April 2021. Enjoy your month, everyone. Bye for now.